This will save you so much time in terms of decision making and making the right decision. Your intuition, your gut is your internal GPS system, and the more you get to know it, the easier your life will be because it is always accurate, precise, and correct. One of my clients, this is on my executive coaching side of things, would constantly argue with me because he'd be like, I know you're right, but logically it doesn't make sense. My gut agrees with you, but I don't see how that's gonna happen. And guess what? Mama was right. He ended up giving me this as a joke, that crystal ball, because it's like, oh, how do you know everything? I was listening to my intuition. I taught him the importance of listening to your internal GPS system. And now he's integrated it fully and thriving on his own in that way. But we are all born with this ability. It does get beaten out of us, especially if you come from trauma. You're told to not listen to yourself, that everything you do is wrong, especially if you grow up with a narcissistic parent or any type of toxic caregiver where everything is about them and you just have to listen to them. This is also, I find this a lot with my clients that grew up in the Mormon church. I really say this hesitantly because I don't want to put down anyone's spiritual orientation. I'm just saying I have noticed this in the Mormon church and also with other religions. I'm just going to leave it at that. I just think it's extra toxic because your intuition is within you. And I personally think that God communicates with you in that way, but if you're being told from an outside source that no, only God communicates with you in this way, it's very confusing and you can completely shut down that part of yourself. And then when you do hear your intuition in any way, you're told it's wrong or you don't trust it. So think about that, being socially conditioned to not trust a part of yourself. That is abuse, and I'm here to tell you to listen to your intuition. You're probably seeing this because it's time for you to reconnect with your intuition. Your intuition is how God, the universe, whatever you believe in, talks to you. And if you don't believe in any higher power, it's just always leading you in the right direction. Trust it. And don't let anyone tell you anything otherwise. And one more thing I want to say, sometimes your gut, your intuition tells you things that are accurate and you don't want to hear. It could be very uncomfortable, but it is leading you in the best direction. And sometimes in those cases, it's really pushing you to be okay with being uncomfortable. Anyway, I know if you're seeing this, my love, trust your gut, trust your intuition. It's communicating to you what the highest and best thing for you is. Trust it. I love you. Mwah.